Fake. Don't we love that term, fake? What we've learned about fake over the last little while. Fake news.
We live in an era of media overload. Every day we're bombarded with information, and we consume so much of it, but it's difficult to sort through the unending flow of information. President Trump has popularized the term fake news. So what is fake news? Fake news is a type of propaganda that consists of deliberate misinformation or hoaxes. The term has also become a tool to discredit stories. This outright fabrication of news has become a big problem. We need to be smarter at recognizing fabricated news. The goal of the video is to help you consume media smarter by introducing you to media literacy.
In today's information age, articles, news, videos, and in this case, fake news, flows through the internet using a universal theory of communication. Lasswell's communication model, invented by Harold Dwight Lasswell, he suggests that mass media flows into society with multiple audiences and through various channels. The model can identify any message by asking who, the communicator, says what, the message, in which channel, medium, to whom, the audience, with what effect. The model is a key understanding of how any news on the internet can spread, especially the impact of fake news.
The media is essential to democracy and to the process of an election. It involves the freedom to vote and the knowledge of how to cast a vote. It has information about candidates and the process in order to make informed choices. Media is a watchdog, and media literacy is a powerful skill. Nowadays, a great portion of the information presented in the media could be classified as propaganda. As many might not realize, propaganda has a history dating back to the ancient times, as people have always used forms of communication to influence the society. In the 21st century, the practice of fake news and propaganda is as popular as ever. The term fake news has gained worldwide attention in the light of the 2016 presidential elections in the U.S., when misleading information was used to influence the opinion of voters, hence the outcome of the election. The average kindergartner sees about 70 media messages every day. By the time they're in high school, teens are spending a third of their day using digital media. We are surrounded by TV, websites, apps, news, and social networks. Only a few of us fully understand how the media we interact with affects us and our society. So how do we sort through the noise? The key is media literacy. Media literacy is a set of skills that helps people to not only use, but analyze the content of media messages that we receive and send. To apply media literacy skills, we need to think differently. Critical thinking is a way of approaching a question that allows us to deconstruct a situation to reveal its errors, such as bias and manipulation, to make the best choice. To use critical thinking can eliminate unreliable information. It's key to formulate your question more critically to know what you're looking for. Having a clear idea of your question will help you find what's relevant. Example, while receiving an email that promises you millions, you should ask yourself a question. Based on the evidence, is it logical to assume I'll win any money? The awareness of media influence doesn't help much in the process of assessing the legitimacy of media outputs. So here are some practical tips to guide you through the world of information. First, you should determine the trustworthiness of the source. Is it a legitimate source? Is it a mainstream media source? Or is it a blog post? You should always check the date of when the message was published. Is it still relevant? Are the facts still true? Check for an author. Does the message have an author? Is the author a real person? Is it a legitimate journalist? You should always check the correlation between the image, title, and article. Are the title and image of the article relevant to the message? Maybe the chosen image and title are used as clickbait. You should always check the factual accuracy of the media content. Are there other sources mentioning this topic? If you can't find the mentioned facts in any reliable sources, the facts are not trustworthy. Can you find proof that the mentioned quotes are real and were said by the source? Determining whether the tone of the content is neutral or emotional. Is the information presented in an objective way? Perhaps it might be intended as satire. Lastly, has the author included references to their sources, such as news agencies, interviewees, or reliable data? Now that you know how to identify the warning signs of fake news, the world of media and information hopefully has become more clear.